Hello everyone. Today we will be talking about Zotero. Zotero is a free software for reference management. It is very useful and user-friendly when it comes to managing citations and references when writing manuscripts. Alright, let's get started. So first we need to download Zotero. This is Zotero, your personal research assistant. Click it, download. Alright, make sure you download both Zotero 6 for Windows and the Zotero connector for Chrome. Both of them will be needed, okay? So download it, install it, and once installed, you run it. And here is how the platform looks for Zotero. We'll go into the details of how to use it, but we will go step by step. So let's say we are going to work on writing a manuscript about immunotherapy for lung cancer in Jordan. Immunotherapy revolutionized the treatment of lung cancer. Mortality in lung cancer decreased significantly after the introduction of immunotherapy. So we are starting to write this manuscript and we want to add references here, right? Okay. So let's go back to Zotero. So I'm going to start a new collection here. I'm going to call it lung cancer. Okay. So now we have a collection specifically for lung cancer for the manuscript. Okay. Then we want to go into PubMed to look for references for the manuscript. So if we look for lung cancer immunotherapy and search that, we'll get all these hits here. So I'm going to select these three references, this one and this one and this one. So you just go ahead and select them. Okay, the three of them are selected. And after you do that, you want to take them into Zotero. So how do you do that? You go to this icon here, it says extensions on Chrome, and you'll find Zotero connector. You click on the three dots, save to Zotero, and you save to Zotero PubMed. This window will pop up. Those are the three references we selected. You just click OK. Now you go to Zotero and you find that you have the three references that we selected imported into Zotero. If we click the first one here, just one click, you see all the details about this publication, the authors, the abstract, the journal, the DOI, the PubMed number, so all the details that you need about this reference. And another extremely useful feature of Zotero is this here. So you see that Zotero was actually able to extract and import the PDF associated with this reference. So stage as the soul, etc. here. So you have, if you double click here, you see there is the PDF icon. If you double click it, here you go. So you have the PDF ready for you to read it and go into the details of whatever is needed there. So this saves a lot of time. Imagine if you have like 100 reference here and you are downloading the PDFs one by one. That will take a very long time. So at least Zotero will be able to extract and import those PDFs from the publications that are open source. Okay, like this one, Zotero could not get you the PDF probably because it's not an open source publication. Alright, so now we have the references in Zotero. Now how do we get those references into the Word document? So let's go back to the manuscript, and here immunotherapy revolutionized the treatment of lung cancer. I want to add a citation here. Okay, so you click here, you put your cursor where you want your citation to go, and you choose Zotero, which is now in the Word document bar here, and click add or edit citation. This window will pop up. So click on the Z and choose classic view. When you do that, it opens Zotero for you. So this is the first, these are the three references we already chose earlier. So you want to include this first one, click it, okay, and here it is. Now you entered your citation here. Now you want to enter the reference. You put your marker, your cursor down there, and you click add edit bibliography. And here it is. So now you have your first citation and reference in the document. Good. So Now, mortality in lung cancer decreased significantly after the introduction of immunotherapy. You want to add two the other two citations here. How do you do that? Again, put your cursor there, add edit citations, Z, classic view, and here, because you want to add two citations, make sure you click multiple sources. Okay, and you choose this first one, you press down the control button and click the second one. You have them both selected, add them. Now make sure both of them are not highlighted, so unhighlight them, click here. Now both of them are not highlighted and click OK. So now we have 2 and 3. The two references are entered right now. Alright, very good. So where do we go next? Now then you look into your manuscript and say, okay, well, I don't need that first reference here. Okay, so you go ahead and just delete it. Okay, once you delete it, after you delete it, hit refresh. Now you can see that number 2 and 3 that were here are now changed to number 1 and 2, and the first citation that was there earlier is not here anymore. So this is an extremely helpful feature for of almost all the reference management softwares, and Zotero does the same too. So now let's try to add back that first reference here one more time. Add classic view. Here's the reference again. Okay. All right, now it's back in there, and now this is back to number 2 and 3, and we have the 3 references. Excellent. So you look at that and you say, well, this is not the journal's style of referencing that I'm looking for. So I wanna format my references per, for example, the New England Journal of Medicine referencing style. So to do that, you go to see here the document preferences, and you choose Nature, for example. Okay, and you see how the reference style has changed to the Nature journal. Okay, now let's go back and we want to find something else. We want to add, for example, the Journal Clinical of Oncology, JCO. You can go to Manage Styles, Document References again, Manage Styles, and get additional styles. Let's try that. Journal of Clinical Oncology. There you go. So you choose it, and now it is there. It is there in your style manager, and you hit OK. Let's do it one more time here. So where's the JCO, Journal of Clinical Oncology? Here it is. Okay, and now we have the references per the JCO style for publication. Okay. Next, let's go now to Zotero again and look into some other features. You've seen how we imported those 3 references from PubMed. All right. Now we can there's also other ways to import references. So there's this identifier icon here. So you can use the DOI or PubMed number to find the references. So you go here. Let's go back into PubMed, and for example, you wanna pull this reference here. The PubMed number is 3811. Let's get that copied. So, and go back to Zotero identifier, and let's enter that number there, and enter. Here you go. So this is the reference, right? Comparison of somatic genomics. So that's another way for importing references into Zotero. I'm gonna import it a couple more times so that we have duplications and show you how to deal with duplications. All right. Very good. So here you see now, imagine you have 1,000 references here. So there might be some duplications that you don't know about. Now we can see it because it's only six references here. So how to deal with duplications? That's redundancy in your library. So there is this duplicate items folder here. So if you click it, you see wherever there's duplication in your library, it will be pulled up here. So if you click anywhere, the three references are highlighted, and you see here on the right there is merge three items. So you merge them, and once you merge them, they are gone from here, and you go back to lung cancer and you see that now there's only one, which is comparison of the somatic genetic. So the duplication is gone. So this is a very useful function also to get rid of the duplications in your library. All right, so whatever you delete goes to trash, so you can empty the trash, and this is all taken care of. All right, now let's go back here. Some other features to show you is the search function. So let's say here you are gonna search for something related to stage. All right, so you see it pulled the references that have stage, whether in the title like you see here, or even in the text of the PDF included itself. So that's a very useful feature. So if you click here the full text and you search again for stage, you see that there is a stage all over the place here. So very useful function where you can through here just look into the titles and into the PDFs that are imported into your library. Very good. So what else to show here? Some other features that are also helpful, that we will not go into details of how to use them, but some will ask on how do we extract references from Word to Zotero. So again, you receive a Word document that has a 90 reference, and you want to take the references from there into Zotero. It is doable. You need to use a plugin in a way or another. This is a very useful YouTube here, extract Zotero references from Microsoft Word for importing. You can take a look at it, and it will show you exactly how to use the plugin in Zotero to do that. So again, if you go back to Zotero downloads here, you'll see there are plugins. There's browse plugins. Should come up soon here. All right, so you go down there, and there is Word. Where is that? Here you go. There is a reference extractor that you can see here by Renzi Zelli. So this reference extractor, you can click it and start working with it to extract references from Word into Zotero. I'm not going to go into the details of this one again. This is a very useful YouTube specifically about that. All right, so and also want to bring to your attention the Zotero groups. So through Zotero groups you can have, and it's self-explanatory here, with the groups you can collaborate remotely with project members, set up web-based bibliographies for classes you teach, and likewise. So there are clear instructions on how to do it through this link here. And this is also another useful feature. For this one, you will need to set up, a username and a password and an account for the web-based account to be able to use the Zotero groups. Excellent. Well, thank you very much. Let us know if you have questions in the comments below. I will also put some references and links under this YouTube. And thank you.